All right, Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again. I haven't been here in a while, so hey, I had a full day today. Today's a full day. Absolutely love it right now. Don't mind the background stuff going on. So let's actually go over this. So I passed by the medical place today, and they had what appeared to be these light fixture pieces here. So I guess the light bulb goes in there, and they still have the wires attached to them, which are pretty good. I also ended up passing by this new apartment complex, and they were getting rid of the screen doors. Now, Canadian Prepper Online, sometimes he might talk about this. This is very good for weeding out debris. So if you are like doing water filtration, screening is very, very good. It's kind of like a nice mesh, all right? Now, this here, I saw this and I was trying to look at it. I was like trying to figure out what it is. It looks like this part here is a motor. This might be one of those plug-in things for buildings. It's used to move air. And this plug actually does come out. And this goes for the bit. But back here, you actually see this like propeller fan piece. And the hole here is where this also goes. So this motor might actually be moving air in or out. Now you can actually see the ridges where that is, but also the lining where this actually goes. So this might actually be sucking air in and actually might be moving it out. So this might be part of a fan duct or something like that. And you can actually look and see where the corner cut pieces are, so you can actually take this part off. It's very nice. Now, could I use something like this? Absolutely. I can use this to clean out the air in a room after they painted it. I could put this in a small part of the machine. I could put this in a shed to actually get rid of all the air, the bad air inside of this right now. So you got 4 here, you got positive, negative, and you might even have speed control. The good part is this one actually has the words on it. So we see you have a model number, 741SNNT-B, 120 volts, 60 hertz, 2.2 amp. All right, so we do have some information here that we can actually use. The good part is I can take that model number and I can look that up online and see what this is either worth. It might be worth about 10 or 20 bucks, but this has an amazing use right now. If this can actually be plugged in and fixed, this can move air at a very fast rate. And if anything, I can use this to clean out a place that has a lot of dirt and debris. So definitely we'll keep this because scrap motors may give you like $3 or so, but that might have a better use, all right? So while I was passing by the medical place, I also saw this. Now, for those of you who know light fixtures, know what this is. This is Ecosystems. It has a number on it here, but the good part is it has a diagram. And I do like this. Eco Compact Ballast, okay. And I guess this goes for lights. But the good part is there's also circuitry in here. I haven't opened this up. I do have a lot of them. But I would like to open it up to see what it is, because you do have these 2 parts that got cut. I guess then they were moving it. And these are the screw parts that do bolt it in. You do have a serial number so you can get it fixed off right now, but this is pretty good. Now, I don't know what these are worth, if these can be resold, but I do know that people who are fixing up buildings, if the owners or the people who are paying for the renovations want to cut corners, they don't want to pay for the whole thing, I might be able to put these online and get a couple bucks for them, right? Because, all right, let's just say a new one costs 100 bucks. A used one might be 20 bucks. An as-is one might be 5, you know? And so those guys are going to go ahead and say, hey, if you want to cut corners, we'll pay a little less. We'll see what we can do. They'll still make their money on the installation, all right? But it'll basically be on something else there. So this will be pretty good. I'm going to end up taking these right now. I do have a couple of them, all right? There's 2 computers that were half out that I saw. And now this unit actually has a Luton one attached to it, which looks like the light fixture. So there might be some circuitry inside of this. I will need a flat head to open that up, so I'll check that out. This piece I ended up pulling off of a large machine. Now, I believe these are gold pieces here. this here as well, you do have some capacitors going over it. Now, we do have some of these transistor pieces here. Now, the rare ones I do want to keep, because if you go on eBay, you might find one for like $5. I don't want to end up doing that. I'd rather go ahead and use the ones that are here. I do have a new pliers. Now, this appears to be a 2N6399G. Now that might be one for heating, or it may end up changing the electric flow. Don't know, but I do want to keep these just in case, because again, these are all still like this. Everything's on this line. It's beautiful, right? I don't even want to tear it apart. Right now, you do have these pieces here. Those are soldered onto the back, so those aren't coming off. But I can clearly take these off and probably be able to use them later on, or scrap it out. But these transistors, I really do want to take some of these off here. I don't need them. I'm going to end up throwing them out. But I do have a lot of, I have a lot of these caps there. I don't want to take these gold pieces out. That's going to be problematic. So we'll leave that. But this is a very nice piece to get there. That's just a little palladium scrap. All right, so out of all of that, out of the same medical machine, I pulled this up. This is cool. This is cool. I haven't seen something like this in a while. It does look like this might be a part of a miniature computer circuit. We do have two different parts here. You have this miniature part here, okay? And then you have this other part here. Now, once you unscrew it, this part does come up. You can actually see the small points that actually do go into it here. We do have a large chip. This chip looks like it is a National Instruments NAT7210BPD chip. I don't know how expensive that is, but I will go ahead and check that up online. I don't want to touch this and pull anything up, because a lot of things here may have a resale value, especially this chip. As you can see, it's actually going into a secondary bridge. Do have a frequency crystal here. A lot of these box ones are rare, but they're also special, especially if it's circular in there. We'll see if I can do that later on. But other than that, I do want to keep this one intact. I really don't want to go ahead and touch this here right now. I'll leave this where it is. Everything has its secondary uses. All right, another thing. This was part of the miniature computer I pulled out. Let's look at it here, which is pretty good. We do still have the old RAM sticks in it. Intel, I do believe there may be a CPU under this. I have not checked. I'll put the driver in that and pull those out. You do have another chip in there. You got the little battery part here. So this basically would be a miniature computer, which would be pretty good. Now, would it be a good computer to have for a couple years? I don't think so. You'd have to constantly go ahead and take the dust out of it. Now, this looks relatively new. Be old. It's a nice little desktop computer that probably use. It did come with this housing there. This block is used. There's a YouTube video on how to use this as a portable power supply, and the fan's still in it. And the good part is the plug is still intact. It's not, there's no water on it and anything like that. There's this other part there, which would be the same thing, just a little bit smaller, okay? And last but not least, we have this. So I went on eBay and I got some chips here, which are pretty good. And as I'm looking at this right now, this is a nice bag. I'm gonna open it up for you. It's a nice bag of chips, which is good. You can go ahead and break this down, get some gold out of this, which is very, very nice. Right now, I got some BGA pieces. Ooh, got some BGA. Whoa, is that an Xbox? Yep. Microsoft Xbox One TM. Wow. Somebody tore apart an Xbox One. You guys should have probably had that. Damn. That would have been good to figure that out, man. That's something there. Jeesh. That is a chip there. Where is that chip? Damn, I just had it. Yeah. Yeah, that's an Xbox One chip. Damn, I hope you try to fix that before you just threw it out. I really hope so. All right, and then you got some Takayuki chips in there, and then whoa, hold on a second. Malay, we got some gold buddies here. All right, now he's attached to this part here. I am gonna pull that out. I believe this is two pieces connected. I'm gonna pull that out, but that right there is gold. Very nice. Very nice. I think I did very good with this one here. This is going to have some good gold in it. If anything, only about 6 grams. I'll get out of that, but I will keep this. I will definitely end up keeping this here. Let's put this out. I might make a little box. I might put this in a box to keep that there, because what happens is, and this is something that one of you guys pointed out, you see these long legs, they're sharp and they'll pierce the plastic, and I don't want to pop in a hole and then this just goes all over the floor. So I'm going to put this in a box to make sure I keep that. Okay, I do not want to lose this. All right, guys, that is today. Is a full day stacked up. I'm going to pop one of these open to see what's in it. I have a feeling it'll basically just be some palladium caps in there right now. And that's basically it. All right. Again, another nice day. Pretty full day right now. We do have some money here as well. Some power supplies. I'm going to keep the 2 mini ones there because I can use that for a desktop if I'm checking anything. These I'm going to see if there's a retail value for there. If those are worth 20 bucks a piece, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll pop one open. That'll be 9, so it's probably 180 bucks if anything. Again, you never know. You never know. The chips are pretty good. We got some gold in that. I'm going to crack open this piece here because this sucker is heavy. This sucker is heavy. Something's in there. So we're going to crack that up open and see what we got. We got some wires and screen mesh, and then we got a new fan blade. All right, guys, today is a very, very good day. So I'm going to be busy probably, I'd say half hour maybe. Yeah, half hour. I'm going to crack, half hour. I'm going to crack this open. I'm going to crack that one open. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave this over here, and I'm going to crack both of those open and see what that is and tear that thing apart. So I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to touch that one. I'm going to take both of these ones apart here, and I'm going to take those 2 power supplies. I'm going to put this one in a box. So that'll go inside of a box. Crack this open, tear that open, and yeah, we'll see what the resale value is on those suckers. All right, guys, Pro Dumpster Diver out. Have a great day.